Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about how to calculate your calories for a weight loss goal. It's going to be very, very simple. So by the end of this video, you guys can go away and start making progress towards your goals and implement this straight away. So let's talk about the first thing. We're going to go to stage one. We're going to talk about calories. What is a calorie? A calorie is just a unit of measurement for energy that we typically get from food and beverages, and this energy is used in the body throughout the day to help us go about our daily activities. If we eat in what is known as a surplus of calories, then we are going to gain weight slash fat. If we eat in what is known as a maintenance, we're going to stay exactly the same. And if we eat in what is known as a deficit, which is what we're going to be talking about today, then we are going to lose fat slash lose weight. So that's just a little bit of context on calorie deficits, calorie surplus, and calorie maintenance, and what a calorie is itself. So the calculation itself then is very, very simple. You can just do this on your calculator now if you know your body weight in pounds. So for this one here, I've used 200 pounds as an example. So if your body weight is 200 pounds, you would times that by 12, and that is going to give you 2,400 calories. Them calories there, if you hit them every single day by eating different sorts of foods, then you are going to lose or gain weight. It's that simple. That is the simple calculation for it, and it is very, very easy to do. So everyone here should be able to do that now. If for some strange reason you aren't seeing any progress after maybe 2 weeks of hitting them calories, then you could drop it maybe 150, 200 calories and see if that makes any difference. But I guarantee it, majority of people, if you do your body weight times 12, and eating them calories and you're consistent with it, you will definitely lose weight. So give that one a go. I promise it'll definitely work. You just need to be consistent with it. Okay, so we're just going to talk a little bit about macronutrients, but one macronutrient in particular, and that is going to be protein. Probably is the most important macronutrient there is, especially in terms of when you're training and you're lifting weights or you're doing any sort of exercise, because this is the thing that is going to help you build new muscle and help you retain new muscle and help you recover. So it's really important that we get enough protein in our diet. It is also going to keep us very satiated throughout the day as well, because it's quite a satiating macronutrient. So if we're getting enough protein in our diet, it's going to help our weight loss goals in that way as well. So the simple calculation we're going to go through today is just going to give us a rough ballpark number of the amount of protein we should be eating on a daily basis. If you go a few over or a few under, it is not going to be the end of the world. So don't worry about that, because this number here might scare a lot of people, because 200 grams of protein is quite hard to hit if you're not supplementing with protein powders and all that sort of stuff. So the calculation itself then is just going to be body weight, 200 pounds, the same as before, times by 1 equals 200 grams of protein. So you need to be trying to roughly hit around 200 grams of protein a day. Like I said before, if you go 30 grams under, 20 grams under, it is not the end of the world. The main focus of this whole thing is to hit them calories there, that deficit calorie there, so 2,400 or whatever yours may be. That is the main goal. That is the thing that's going to drive the fat loss, not that. So make sure you're getting that right. If you are close to this, then it's win-win, but that is the thing that's going to drive it. That's the most important thing. Always remember that. It's calories in versus calories out. So energy in versus energy out. Okay, the last one then, big question mark. What drives this whole thing here is going to be consistency. If you are not consistent with hitting these calories on a daily and weekly basis, you are not going to see any progress. If you are doing really well throughout the week and hitting their calories bang on throughout the week, and then on a weekend you have triple the amount of calories because you have about 6 pizzas and loads of donuts and stuff like that, then you're not going to see any progress at all. Consistency is going to be the key to this whole weight loss sort of scenario. So make sure you're being consistent, hold yourself accountable, and when you get into the swing of things, it actually gets a lot easier than what it is initially. So be consistent at first, get over that first week. When you start seeing that scale go down, you'll get that warm fuzzy feeling, and it'll help you stay consistent and have a little bit of discipline when it comes to the cheat meals. I know it can be quite hard. But yeah, so consistency is the main advice here. Try and be as consistent as you possibly can with hitting these things. If you have a couple of slip-ups every now and again, and it's not the end of the world, just get straight back on the horse. But try and be as consistent as you possibly can. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something and you can implement this into your weight loss sort of goals. And I will catch you in the next video.